Okay, welcome to the last installment of Moving and Grooving with Mr. George. So we have covered word, movement, worship, lyrics, movement as lyrics, and now we come to witness. And again, referring to Dr. Morris, he talked about harmony. And harmony is a thing that when you add it to the music and the melody, enriches and fills it out and just makes it so lush and wonderful. And that gives everyone who hears it an experience. So what does that have to do with movement? Okay, here's where your creativity comes to play. Just like with SJ, you get to make art. I've given you principles about movement. I've tried to make you aware of your movements, how you move, what do you want to say with your movements. I've given you a movement that actually expresses certain words so you know how that works. Remember, it's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. So now, the final challenge, and you get to do it all by yourself. When you record your singing for the final project, when we put all the voices together, you'll do the "It's Me" when you sing, but the other thing I want you to do, and you're going to have to think about this, and you're going to have to work at it, is when you're singing the song, how do you feel? What's going on in your body? Your body's going to automatically want to move. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is, let it. See what happens. You're in your home. It's fine. There is nobody watching. Okay? When you video yourself, I want you to create your own movement to say what you want to say. Not what I'm telling you to say, not what the person who wrote the song, not what his words are. I want it to be yours. And if you do that, you've learned a lot in this camp. And I hope everywhere you go, every time you take a step, you do that and you incorporate it. And in that way, you can encounter Christ and you can pray 24/7. Every time you move, it's a prayer. And believe me, He's watching and He'll smile because you know that and you're always talking to God. So it's been fun having you in camp. It's been a little different this year, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And God bless.
Hello, darlings. I'm Miss Julie, and welcome to your daily dose of drama. I have something very important to talk to you about today. Using your voice. Now, I'm not talking just about using your voice to sing or to act, but when I say use your voice, what I mean is using your own personal perspective to make art that God has given you. You see, God made you very special. He made you unique from everybody else in this planet. And He gave you certain gifts because He delights in you and wants you to use your gifts in only a way that you can. And this makes Him very, very happy. What are these gifts that God gave you? You could be an amazing painter like Mr. SJ, or you could be a great dancer like Mr. George. You could be a singer or a songwriter or play a musical instrument in a band. You could have an amazing skill with technology. There are so many different gifts that God could have given you. Each of us has very special gifts, and it delights God when we use them. When you use your special gifts that He gave you, that's using your voice. La gente sosta y mira might be asking, how do I use my own voice to bring Christ's light into the world? Okay, let's say somebody is having a bad day. We all have bad days, especially right now when there's a lot going on in the world and we're in a time of quarantine. Let's say that there's somebody that walks by and they see a painting that you made, or they hear you singing one of the choir songs from camp. What if it makes them happier? What if it makes them see their pain and their crosses that they have to bear in a different light? Isn't that cool? Yes, you can make a difference by sharing your gifts with others. When you ask God to give you courage and inspiration to create, and you cooperate and collaborate with God in this way, you are doing His work. You are doing His work by spreading His love and His joy to others. You know what that is? That's called witness. Yes, it's true. When you use your voice and put yourself out there like that, it is very hard, because sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith and courage, and it is a little bit nerve-wracking to put yourself out there. I know I've been a liturgical music minister for almost 20 years now, and I still get nervous sometimes. But when I do, I say a prayer and ask God to turn my nervous energy into positive energy so I can sing well for Him, and it works. Remember, Jesus says, "Do not be afraid, I am with you." Will you face challenges when you're trying to put yourself out there and use your voice? Yes. Will people criticize you and maybe even make fun of you? Yes, that is also a possibility. But just remember, what you're doing is God's work, and it makes Him so happy and delighted when you're using all of the gifts that He gave you. So that's what's most important. So just don't give up. Now go be brave and use your voice. Jump up on that stage, paint that gorgeous picture, write your poem and share it with others, because God delights in you, and He loves it when you use your unique, special voice. Thank you for watching. God bless you.